In today's episode, I'm going to show you 10 effective time management tips to use now, part 1. So let's get started. Perspective plans with new videos and podcasts weekly. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/perspective plans for exclusive videos and more. Visit perspectiveplans.com for all of your planner and stationery needs. Only at Perspective Plans, helping you plan for what's to come. Hello everyone, I'm Christina B. Rising and welcome to the Perspective Plan Show, where I help you boost your productivity and stay organized so that you can easily handle whatever life throws at you. I upload new videos and podcasts every single week, so be sure to subscribe so that you won't miss anything. Shop for workbooks, printables, and stickers at perspectiveplans.com. And last but not least, this episode would not be possible without the support of our Perspective Plans patrons and channel members. Thank you. Now let's get into this episode. If you have tried bullet journaling, time blocking, or just plain old to-do lists but haven't found the right solution to manage your time, then it's time to try out the Hourly Planner Bundle. This is the ultimate planner with everything you need to manage your schedule and get things done today. Featuring 300 plus planner pages with and without sidebars, 100 plus event and holiday labels, and over 2,000 plus planner stickers in 14 unique colors. All this and more can be found in our Hourly Planner Bundle, available in 2 amazing color options at perspectiveplans.com, helping you plan for what's to come. Tip 1. Time limits for tasks. Take that project or work and divide it into smaller subtasks. Set up time monitoring or time block how long it will take to complete each of those individual tasks, even if they only take 5 minutes each. Therefore, be extremely specific about what you want to do so that you can tick things off your list when you're finished and get that dopamine rush that will keep you inspired, motivated, and delighted to keep working. If we don't, we often get up and start working without thinking, and we labor for hours and hours and hours without ever feeling like we've achieved what we set out to. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Aristotle. Tip 2. Create a time audit. Understanding where your time is spent will help you make better use of it. Although there are excellent time management tools available, I honestly like to keep things simple. Organize your daily tasks on a straightforward 3x5 note card because the workday usually manages to sneak in lots of extras. You should list any tasks that you completed that you had not originally planned to complete on the reverse of the card. You can check what you prioritize and if you completed it by glancing at your 3x5 card at the end of the day. You can also see what tasks were added to your to-do list. Extra work is okay, but if your daily major chores aren't getting completed, there's a major problem. The chains of habit are too weak to be felt until they are too strong to be broken. Samuel Johnson. Tip 3. Build a schedule. I believe if something isn't scheduled, it won't be done. Therefore, planning out every hour of my workday is essential for me to be focused and productive. Even free time to engage in particular activities is scheduled. It won't get done if it isn't scheduled. By dividing my goals into manageable daily tasks, I am able to attain my objectives. It shouldn't take more than an hour each day to complete each phase. If I discover that a process will take more than an hour, I haven't broken it down sufficiently. Even if I complete the steps for that day early, I restrain myself from moving on to the next one. Although it may be paradoxical doing so, it prevents me from burning out and increases my motivation for the hour of work the next day. This tactic also prevents me from completing a task only partially, which doesn't seem as satisfying as doing all that was scheduled for that day. Planning ahead is how I manage my time. I always arrange the last 30 minutes of my day to plan the next working day. Laziness is nothing more than the habit of resting before you get tired. Jules Renard. Tip 4. Task batch. Take some time to go over the complete list rather than starting at the top and working your way down. Then group other related tasks together. You may classify your activities into categories like phone calls, money, networking, paperwork, or artistic endeavors. Your brain can avoid switching between different types of thought by combining or batching tasks that are similar in character. Smoother transitions are made as you complete related chores. You acquire momentum and, in certain cases, even speed up. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Will Durant. Tip 5, manage your energy. I advise my employees to begin each day in the most positive way possible, with a clear head. I always tell them to establish a routine and recite affirmations, and to schedule the day's duties with an eye on energy management. I've discovered that the morning right before lunch is the ideal time of day for me to conduct concentrated work. I am at my most energizing and distraction-free state around this time. I set out a few hours in the morning for productive work before taking a lunch break. I often complete more administrative work or work on less demanding assignments in the afternoon. Take initiative to prevent jobs from taking up your entire time. Do your most vital duties as soon as possible. Once you've identified your most productive schedule, persist with it until you've mastered it. 99% of the failures come from people who have the habit of making excuses. George Washington Carver. Tip 6. Prioritize and delegate tasks. Establish your professional and personal priorities, then schedule them in your calendar. The rest must adjust to fit around them or be abandoned. Hire a fantastic assistant to whom you may assign scheduling and other normal tasks. One of your best resources for increasing productivity and lowering stress may be this individual. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Warren Buffett. Tip 7. Assign focus time. I highly encourage arranging deep focus at whichever time best suits your own workflow. Since I want my employees to be top performers, this implies that you don't book meetings during this period, and you don't check your phone or perform mundane duties like responding to emails. The main goal of this period of time is to finish the lengthiest and most intricate activities on your list. You will make exponential progress if you have the self-control to block out the outside world for at least 2 hours each day. Setting up a culture that recognizes and values this time is crucial to executing this sort of work. You will observe a sharp increase in your company's total productivity if it is embraced and recognized by the C-suite and applied to entry-level functions. Employees will also be happier in their jobs. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Jim Rohn. Tip 8. Prioritize your work and rest. To maintain your energy level at its highest, try to engage in some form of physical exercise at least once a day. In addition, I think it's critical that we remember to take breaks. Teach your staff the value of taking a day off at least once every week. Long term, this will aid in them preventing burnout and maintaining a healthy social life. It is always important for leaders to look out for their followers, and we must keep in mind that without them, we couldn't accomplish many things that we occasionally take for granted. No worthwhile endeavor has ever been undertaken alone. We must keep in mind that every successful entrepreneur has a support system fighting alongside them. Winners make a habit of manufacturing their own positive expectations in advance of the event. Brian Tracy. Tip 9. Improve time management. Effective time management is one habit I advise my team to develop in order to be more productive and focused. Everyone at our entirely remote organization is in charge of scheduling their own time. While some of us rise with the sun and others stay up until the wee hours of the morning, all of us require excellent time management skills to accomplish our job on schedule and to a high level. One way I assist my team to do this is by scheduling weekly team and one-on-one check-ins, and so on specific days so that everyone has the time and space to focus on their job in depth. Procrastination is the bad habit of putting off until the day after tomorrow what should have been done the day before yesterday. Napoleon Hill. Tip 10. Express your needs. Having a practice of sharing your demands with your team enables you to flourish and be productive in a given atmosphere. Our requirements and tastes may alter throughout time. We may no longer be motivated by a project that we previously did. Being productive and concentrating on something that we no longer find enjoyable or inspiring may in turn be challenging. Recognizing this shift in requirements and sharing it with your team can help you find a cooperative solution that will re-energize you, rekindle your enthusiasm, and increase both your output and productivity. It can include shifting your attention to a different aspect of the project that is more stimulating and difficult, or perhaps joining a new team entirely to restore your sense of joy and enthusiasm. It's important to be aware of your wants and to express them. Habit is a cable, we weave a thread of it each day. And at last, we cannot break it, Horace Mann. And here's our bonus tip if you made it this far into the episode. Switch your environment, allowing your team members the freedom to change their working environment as they see fit, especially if doing so would boost their output. Whatever makes them more productive, even if it means they have to leave the workplace to work at their preferred coffee shop. If the weather is suitable, some of my team members prefer to work outside. Having a standing desk is a simple solution. They may also be very effective. Creativity is a habit, and the best creativity is the result of good work. Twyla Thwart. Share this awesome episode with someone you know who needs it to help them plan for what's to come. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I hate for you to miss the next episode. Now let's get into our recap. So let's do a quick recap just in case you missed a tip. Tip 1, time limits for tasks. Tip 2, create a time audit. Tip 3, build a schedule. Tip 4, task batch. Tip 5, manage your energy. Tip 6, prioritize and delegate tasks. Tip 7, assign focus time. Tip 8, prioritize your work and rest. Tip 9, improve time management. Tip 10, express your needs. And our bonus tip, switch your environment. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude. Colin Powell. I just want to take a moment to thank our patrons and channel members. This episode would not be possible without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support the show, visit patreon.com/perspective plans today. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I truly appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments or your podcast review what tip you'll be using. Keep planning for what's to come, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.